Taurus. If you've been feeling like your dreams are just out of reach, this message is for you. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your June monthly tarot reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you for your continued support. If you enjoy these readings, take a quick second to click that subscribe button. It's free, and it means you'll never miss your spiritual guidance. This month is about showing up with intention and turning your inspiration into something real. Stick around. Let's see what the cards reveal. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your June monthly intuitive tarot reading. I have already asked for blessings for the reading, so let's dive in. Okay, Taurus, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Lover's card. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. And the energy that I'm getting off of these cards, actually, before I go there, I just want to call out that you have the Eight of Pentacles twice on the table. You also have two tens on the table, so some completion energy there. And it's like you have the Two of Swords moving up to the Six of Swords, the Three of Swords moving down to the the Three of Cups moving down to the Six of Cups. So some interesting energy there as well. I just wanted to call that out first because I just some interesting dynamics going on the table right now. Okay, let's get into it. As I said, I feel like the energy I'm getting off of this month is about dedication, about making yourself fulfilling your emotional needs, but also filling that cup up, that Ace of Cups. Okay. Usually the Ace of Cups is full and it's overflowing. And I feel like for you, you're filling it up in this month. So this is a month for you, not only of focus, it's a month for you of commitment, but there's a strong theme I'm feeling here of putting your head down and, focusing. All right. And truly investing yourself into something very meaningful. And that, whatever that meaningful thing is for you, it's some kind of dream. It's some kind of creative idea. It could be a passion project or even a relationship for that matter. It could be for some of you. Okay. But it's something that requires effort. It requires focus. It requires commitment. It requires dedication. It requires you to take time with it. So, whatever this is for you, the universe is asking you this month for your full participation toward that goal, that thing, that person, that event. Because it's like you're building something with that situation, person, what have you. And it's like you're building your dream, or you're doing some kind of dream building here. All right. I feel like you're being called to take your inspiration for that person, place, thing, what have you, event, and really ground it in reality. And not just dreaming about what it is you want, but actually building that dream, building it, structuring it, perfecting it. And I would say underneath all of the effort is something very heartfelt, something that will make you feel fulfilled emotionally. So there's a genuine emotional motivation behind what you're working toward, right? So it isn't just about, let me do this thing. It's let me do this thing because it's going to feel so good. All right. So you're definitely genuinely motivated emotionally to work toward the goal, the person, the event, the situation at hand. Okay. You're not doing this out of obligation. You're doing it for the love of the thing or the person or the event. Okay. So whatever your situation is, you're doing for the love of it. Love for what you're creating. Love for your growth. Love for someone who matters deeply. If that dream for you is someone. All right. So this month feels, at times it might feel a bit intense. Other times it might feel a bit heavy. Other times it's going to feel very purposeful. But I feel you're shaping something, and you're shaping something in the real world, and you're making it real. You start the month, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles again. So the month begins with that focus, that very strong focus toward that dream and that creative inspiration and that thing that you want to build. And you're fully immersing yourself in it and, putting your head down, as I said, fully participating. For some of you, you're participating in some kind of craft, some kind of goal, or some kind of vision. Now, I feel like with the repetition of the Eight of Coins, it's like you're refining something, okay? You're refining it, you're improving it, you're mastering it. So you're not cutting any corners in whatever it is that you're doing and building this dream, all right? You're definitely perfecting the details. I'm feeling off of these cards. And at the same time, there is a little bit of an emotional spark that's guiding you here. Definitely here, that Page of Cups. A message, maybe it's an idea, maybe it's an intuitive nudge. It's kind of reminding you why you started this in the first place, is what I'm feeling there. Now, this isn't just about hard work, right? It's heartfelt work. So when we have passion for what we do, it doesn't really feel like work, although you might be putting in a lot of effort. And that's okay, because if you want to build this dream, you need to put in the effort, right? So you may really be finding yourself feeling very creatively inspired, but at the same time, you're incredibly disciplined while you're applying this creativity, or, being creative in achieving this goal. So that combination is really, really powerful. And the real key here is to stay consistent. Your effort is going to build some long-term results. Okay, then you get into the Ten of Wands, Knight of Cups, Justice. Second week actually feels a little bit heavy here. I feel there's like some responsibility that increases. The pressure builds, Ten of Wands for sure. And you may feel like you're carrying a lot on your shoulders. Perhaps you're juggling some personal expectations with some emotional obligations. I feel like for somebody, there's a bit of a burden here because you have this justice, the justice and the Knight of Cups with the Ten of Wands. It feels heavy that there's some paperwork, or perhaps there's some kind of offer being made, or there's pressure to make an offer. Okay, take that how it resonates. But I feel like you could be a pressure to sign some papers, maybe. Maybe that feels heavy for you. Maybe you need to make a decision on an offer that's been made to you in your career, if that's what you're dreaming of building for somebody. Maybe there's pressure to, um, I want to say propose to somebody, or somebody's proposing to you, and that feels pressure. I do feel there's some definitely pressure building in that second week. And yeah, maybe there's an important lesson here, though, as well to learn, okay? Or a lesson to be had in the balance at the end of the day in the second week. So, again, take that how it resonates. But I feel like you're learning. One of the things that you learn, I feel that if that is your case and you're feeling that pressure in the second week, I feel like you're learning to know where to give your energy and where to set boundaries. All right. Now, justice is also about fairness. So that becomes very important here. Okay. Especially if this is a relationship that you're building and you're dreaming of building. So if you've, if you, as I said, it could be pressure to feel like to take that relationship to the next level. For somebody, you could be overextending yourself. So just to be aware of that. When you give 100% to your dream, it doesn't mean you need to burn yourself out. All right. That's the other thing my guides are telling me. And it means that you're just being very intentional. And I feel like for some of you, the lesson too might be around realizing that certain connections in our lives, they require honest effort, but not just one-sided effort. It requires two sides, both sides, to put in effort. So for some of you, that heaviness might be because you're carrying everything by yourself, the load of life, the load of your situation in life, what have you. Okay, then we get into the Ten of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups. So more of like the turning point in the month, which is great. I do feel like something ends here, though, but it ends because it's run its course. So this could be, just your mindset. You might say, okay, I've had enough of that, living like that, or in whatever, believing these things, or enough of thinking in that way, enough of that, let's move on. This could be a pattern that ends, some kind of, pattern that you constantly do, all right? It could be some kind of dynamic that you have with somebody, and you decide it's enough of that. Uh, for some of you, this is like even a version of yourself that maybe no longer aligns with where you're headed. So you say, no, no, no more of that. All right. So no more of that can be many, many things. It's in everybody's situation. It's very, very different, but it's like a switch. It's like a switch that's flipped and you say, okay, it could be simple as no more eating junk food. Okay. So take it how it resonates, because your dream could be that you dream to be healthy. You're dreaming of having changing your physical health in your body, and you want to look like you looked when, whatever age. All right. So I feel it could be that kind of switch that's flipped for you. So, um, yeah, I feel like maybe at first it could feel a little bit draining because you come to the end of that whatever. But I feel like there's relief as soon as you say, okay, that's it, enough. Enough is enough. So the relief comes flooding in. I also feel for somebody to get some support in this, whatever this flip is. People are saying, yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I want to help you. How can I help you? I'm here to support you in that flipping, whatever it is for you. You're definitely going to be reconnecting with people who truly uplift you. All right. Three of Cups, Six of Cups there combined says that you're definitely going to reconnect. Those people lift you up, they make you feel good. You could even have some kind of someone from the past come back or come into your life again, some kind of nostalgia there, or a familiar connection that resurfaces. And that connection from the past reminds you of who you are at the core. So your third week here really feels like you're clearing some emotional space so you can move forward, and you're going to move forward in a lighter and a more free fashion. And sometimes things need to fully close before something new can start to align and grow for us. Okay? So close the door on whatever that mindset, that pattern, that whatever, the enough is enough for you, and you can move forward, because the next week is Lovers, Six of Swords, and Two of Swords. So you're definitely closing the month with having a major choice made, okay, or a major decision here. The Lovers is the choice card. So, but you also have this Two of Swords, so it's a bit of a crossroads energy there. This could be a choice about a partnership, and it could be a partnership of any kind. It could be a love partnership, a friendship. It could be a business partnership. Okay, so you actually you make a choice here for a partnership or some kind of alignment toward the direction that you want to head in. And you may be deciding whether someone or something can move forward with you into your next chapter. All right. So remembering that this has to be all about your fulfillment with that Ace of Cups, right? So I feel like there's a movement away from any kind of confusion, because you want to build your dream life, your dream job, your dream, whatever it is your dream is that you're building. And I feel like you're transitioning into something that's a lot more calmer waters there in that Six of Swords. Even if you're hesitant just a little bit, like, or a slight hesitation before making your final choice, I'd say trust yourself. Trust yourself. You are wiser than you were at the very beginning of the month by the end of the month. All right, Taurus, I will get you an oracle message. It says number 22, open your heart. Absolutely beautiful. It says no one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others, and let love heal this situation. Nice message. All right, my friends, that's it for today. If you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button, because it really helps support the channel and it keeps more videos like these coming your way. And of course, I truly appreciate your support. See you next time. And until then, I am wishing you divine light and love.